Okay.
The poor thing must be worried sick, wondering what happened to her egg.
I think I need to change my shorts. Alright, hey guys and gals, welcome back to Hogwarts and the Adventures of Baldrick Higginbottom. So I figured on this episode, did not mean to press that. So I figured on this episode we'd start off on Poppy after our wild adventure saving all those dragons. Oh, come on, game. Also see Hogsmeade in Christmas time. Or Yule time. I don't know what wizards celebrate.
Glad you came.
Over here.
This is all clandestine.
This is a change of pace from our last outing.
Don't remind me. The thought of that tent still makes my blood boil. I've been thinking about those poor dragons in the fighting ring. The collars they were wearing, they appeared to be goblin silver. I think a collar is precisely what we found at that poacher camp. I've never known poachers to use anything like that before.
The dragon that attacked my carriage was wearing a collar, and Professor Fig was genuinely baffled by its behavior.
That attack always did strike me as a little strange, seemingly coming out of nowhere. Surely you aren't suggesting that the collars somehow control the poor creatures?
Exactly.
Merlin, I don't think the dragon we set free was wearing a collar, but we should check. And if we can find her, we can return her egg.
That's a good idea. We need to see this through.
I'll start looking into it right away. There was something else that I wanted to discuss with you. I didn't want to press it before. It seems I may have caused you more trouble with Victor Rookwood. Why is he after you?
Rookwood is working with Ranrock, and Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts. Fig had a portkey that led us there after the dragon attack. It's a bit of a long story, and Fig had asked that I not speak of it yet.
Goodness. Well, that certainly helps to shed light on what we saw at the tent. Don't worry, I'll guard your secret as if it were my own. I shan't press for more details. In fact, I should probably be going. I'd like to track that dragon down as soon as I can. I'll let you know when I have news of her location.
Aww. Young love. Is someone listening to a soccer game? What do you want?
Hello, Serona. I received your owl. How are you?
Hello, my friend. Did you ever find Lodgog?
I did, thank you. In fact, we're working together to try and rein in Ranrock.
Are you? I suspected you and he would get along. Perhaps best I don't know details of your plans. Then I shall refrain from telling you to be careful yet again. But I hope you will be.
Of course. Your owl mentioned you're needing my help with something?
I do. I thought you might be just the person to do a favour for my friend Dorothy Sprottle in Upper Hogsfield.
I've actually met Mrs. Sprottle. I recently spoke with her about her friend Claire Beaumont.
She's lovely. Her late husband Aidan was a friend of my father's. In fact, I'd stay with Dot and Aidan the summers I waited tables here as a student. I've seen her a few times since Aiden passed, but the pub's been so busy lately, I've not been as attentive as I'd have liked. I wonder if you might pop in and see her. She may need some help collecting ingredients for her supply of Wiggenweld potion. And you could retrieve something of mine in the process. A box, full of old letters and such.
I'll try to go and see her when I can.
It would mean the world to me, and to Dorothy. Aiden was bringing the box of letters to me when he was taken ill. Dot can tell you where he might have dropped it. You'll find the hamlet just north of Hogsmeade. Please do give Dot my love.
Why is everything so far away? We'll do this one really quick and then check in on Natty.
House elves.
House elves, wizard kind's best friend. Don't let Hermione hear you that. Can't fly yet. Up, and
Who
away.
lived here, I wonder?
You wonder that about every house. Maybe nobody lives there.
Upper Hogsfield. Now where to find Mrs. Sprottle? Nice to see you again, Mrs. Sprottle. Actually, Sirona Ryan asked if I'd come and see you.
Oh, dear Sirona, a gem. Has been for as long as I've known her.
She thought you might need help collecting ingredients for your Wiggenweld potion.
And she's correct. My darling Aiden used to collect Horklumps for me. Since he died, my supply has dwindled.
I'm sorry for your loss, Mrs. Sprottle.
Oh, thank you. Love of my life. A bit lost without him. If you wouldn't mind gathering some Horklumps for me, I'd be happy to compensate you for your time.
I'm pretty sure I have enough.
I can certainly try and find some for you.
That would be wonderful. I'm worried about the travelling vendors and would love to get them more Wiggenweld potion.
Sirona also mentioned that Mr. Sprottle was bringing her a box of letters when he fell ill.
Indeed he was. I'd almost forgotten. I stumbled upon it just before Aiden died. He was hoping to go through it with Sirona over a butterbeer or two. Those two were always like two bowtruckles in a branch. Aiden took ill when he was collecting Horklumps on his way to see her. He made it home, but I fear he dropped the box in the cavern. The cavern is in the hills just southwest of our hamlet. You can gather Horklumps and collect the box of letters there.
Thank you, Mrs. Sprottle.
Thank you. I'll be here if you are able to collect those Horklumps. I and the vendors I help would greatly appreciate it. Hope they know what...
This must be the cavern Mrs. Sprottle.
Stupefied.
You must have sap running through your veins.
Stupefied.
I have no time for you. Ew. Horklump Harlow.
Better have a look around, see if I can find that box of letters. That's all the Horklumps for now. Mrs. Sprottle should be pleased.
Confringo!
Ooh. I almost walked right into that.
Revelio. Depulso. Revelio. Either I have to fight that troll, or
Hello.
avoid it altogether. Expelliarmus! Potato!
Quick spell change.
Bombada! Stupefy! Defender! Flipendo! Glacier! Flipendo! Defender! Bombada! Potato!
Quit hitting yourself.
Glacier! Defender! Flipendo! Glaciers!
Oh, fuck off.
Bombada! Glaciers! Defender! That was a close one.
Whew. So that's what happened to him. He got eaten by a troll.
Revelio.
Cool name for a death metal song, eaten by a troll.
Depulso.
Oh,
I have some promising news about the location of our Hebridean dragon friend and where to return her you-know-what. Meet me in the town circle in Hogsmeade.
oh god, how the fuck do I get out of here?
Revelio. Bombada. Lumos.
Back away. Okay, where on... Okay, that's not the way out. What is? Oh, for fuck my... What are squirrels doing all the way down here?
This must be Sorona's box of letters. I think that's everything. I should find Mrs. Sprottle. She'll be glad to get these hawk lumps.
Say, which one was her?
This could prove dangerous if I'm
What
not careful.
the fuck was that noise? Oh, in Fury. Oh.
Seems a pleasant enough little place. Hello, Mrs. Sprottle. I have good news. I was able to harvest some hawk lumps for you, and I found Sorona's box of letters.
Oh, thank you. How wonderful. The travelling vendors will be thrilled to replenish their stock of Wiggenweld potion. And Sirona will be delighted to have those letters. How kind of you. Now you be careful heading back to Hogsmeade.
I should take this box of letters to Sirona. Be glad to have it back.
I kinda wish you could just fast travel, or not fast travel. I should have fast traveled. Wish you could just fly right in. Here's your private letters.
Hello, Sirona. I have good news. I was able to provide your friend Mrs. Sprottle with some hawk lumps for her Wiggenweld potion, and I found your box of letters.
Oh, thank you. I knew you were the one to ask.
I'm glad I could be of help. Mrs. Sprottle sends her best.
Don't know what I'd have done without her and Aidan. Thank you, again, for helping her. And for returning this box of letters. It's nice to reflect on good memories.
Now some of you may ask, why didn't I read those? Those are private. It would not do to read someone's private correspondence. It's just rude. Other people's private correspondence, yes, they're dead. Alright, let's go find out how we get rid of this egg. Or do we keep the egg? I would love to actually be riding a dragon.
Oh, will there ever be another one?
It's not like her to forget.
I didn't keep you waiting, did I?
Not at all. I was just at the post office. Gran told me to expect a package, but it looks as if she forgot to send it. She didn't send me an owl this week either. Perhaps she's busy with her research.
Uh-oh.
What kind of research is she doing?
It varies from week to week, but it's always to do with creatures. Last week she was studying leg knots in plimpies.
What did you find out about the dragon you were tracking?
I realised that she didn't know the poachers had her egg, so when she left Horntail Hall, she would have headed straight to her nest.
Oh, this could be
I went back
dangerous.
to the tent and tracked her flight.
How do you track a dragon long after she's gone?
Tree canopies, burn marks, things like that.
Well done. You certainly know what you're doing.
I can't be certain, but I have an idea of one place she may have been heading. I thought we might go and see it for ourselves.
Of course. Shall we leave now?
If that's all right, I want to see how she's faring if she had a collar on. And she's likely frantic about her egg.
This could be a little dangerous. Or maybe she might
Here we
recognize
are.
us.
I do think this is where we'll find her. The terrain's typical of where the breed would nest. I suspect it's how the poachers found her to begin with. They likely camped here and logged her patterns. Perhaps nabbed her first and then her egg. Dragons are hard enough to wrangle, let alone maternal ones.
You got all of that from simply standing here?
You'd be surprised how easy it is to think like a poacher. Shall we see if she's home? We only need to return her egg.
That sounds straightforward enough.
We should be in and out. Then we can be finished with the poachers once and for all.
Well then, let's find our dragon and return her egg.
Wonderful. If she sees us flying about, she might take it as a sign of aggression or food. We should stay on foot. Oh,
Well.
and one more thing. Let's not agitate her. Goodness knows she's been through enough already. I'm ready when you are.
Well, let's not get on the broom then.
There she is, above us. She did make it home safely. Oh, good. It looks as if she wasn't collared like the other dragons.
Well, there's a relief. Okay.
Poor thing must be worried sick, wondering what happened to her egg.
I think I need to change my shorts. What kind of skull is that? You know, I'm asking too many questions.
For what it's worth, she doesn't seem to have spotted us yet.
Let's hope it stays that way. At least until we've done what we came to do.
Oh, I just chopped its head off.
I wonder how many they brought to capture her. At least 10 usually.
Reparo.
Fantastic. She is again. She's breathtaking.
From a distance.
Wow. She doesn't like us. If she doesn't like us, Poppy, I don't know what we can do.
I wonder how good her eyesight is.
Better than
I
ours.
beg your pardon.
I don't imagine the poachers fed her well. And from a distance, we probably look exactly like sheep to her. Hebrideans love sheep.
How lucky for us.
Should have brought a sheep.
Watch your step.
Those pigeons or crows? Oh, that's a dead graphorn. Those are crows.
Pity. She must have been starved to pick off a grabhorn.
Or just raring for a fight.
Quiet. What was that? Well, there's no turning back now.
Do you want to tell her that?
Wait here! I'll run ahead.
Whenever you're ready, I'll follow your lead.
I'll draw her attention. Follow when it's safe.
Good night. All right, run, Poppy. Okay. Now where? Okay.
Watch out! It's her dream. She'll make sure we know it. Keep at it. We've just got to make it to the next.
God, she isn't making it easy.
It's a gorgeous creature, folks.
Not a warm welcome.
It's
What do you mean?
Too warm, if you ask me.
Oh, you stole my joke.
I don't suppose she listened to reason.
I'd normally try, but we're well past that.
What reason would you give her? We have your egg.
That opening below.
We didn't steal it.
If we can get that, we can get to the next. Look! Underneath! I think we're close. She's leaving! Quickly!
Brilliant.
There's the nest. We're almost there.
What do we tell her? Tell her we have your egg. We didn't steal it.
Why is every bridge here broken?
Dragon.
Reparo.
Now, if we just return her egg, we can hopefully make it out without too much fuss.
Okay. Good deed done for the day. And we're going to die. We're not going to die. Oh. Kiss! Kiss! Kiss!
That was
Oh.
brilliant! And did you see how clever? She left us perfectly unharmed.
Creatures are a lot cleverer than most people realize.
That's what Gran always says. The important thing is that we survived it. And we returned her egg. Thank you for doing this with me. Wouldn't blame you one bit if you wanted to head back to the castle and never think about dragons again.
Shall we head back? I'm ready if you are.
I am. After our dragon rescue at Hauntow Hall, I half expect to be ambushed by poachers any time I'm not in the castle.
Understandable. We did sabotage their fighting ring and steal a dragon egg from them.
True. So why haven't they come after us? It's not like them to let things lie. Unless
what?
Unless they haven't let things lie. Oh no, I can't believe I didn't see it. We need to leave. I need to send an owl.
Is there another dragon fighting ring somewhere? The last one we took down was fun. I'll do it again.
How could I have been so blind?
I could use some gold.
Poached egg. Wait, poached egg is boiling. Well, it's talking about poaching. I'm thinking too much.
Why, hello again! Come and listen. I've acquired one monk. Spare a canut, a sickle, a galleon.
Baldrick Hickenbottom. Man about art. Can't unlock that. Alright, let's go meet with Natty and help her out with her mom. Hope she didn't get in too much trouble. Library Annex.
So frustrating.
Oh, they look exactly alike.
You wanted to speak with me, Mother?
I had hoped to speak with you alone, Natsai.
Your message mentioned your concern about an unusual creature that was spotted in the woods near Hogsmeade. That could have been anything.
You know what it was, Natsai.
I am allowed to leave the castle. I am always careful, Mother.
Careful? Officer Singer disagrees. She sent me an owl telling me that you have been trying to collect evidence of some kind against dark wizards. She berated me for not keeping a closer eye on you, and she is right. I do not want you visiting Hogsmeade for the near future.
But Mother!
My little gazelle, you are well-intentioned, but you must not meddle in the affairs of dangerous people.
If someone had meddled in Matabeleland, Mother would still be with us.
I must get to class. Perhaps your friend can get you to listen to reason.
Frustrating. She never listens to me.
She called you her little gazelle. Is that a term of endearment where you're from?
It is specific to me. I am the unusual creature in Hogsmeade she mentioned. Self-transfiguration is not taught at Hogwarts.
Oh, she's an animagus. Okay,
so
never
I
mind.
am gently discouraged from practicing it. However, I am an animagus. And it is in my gazelle form that I have been able to wander the Highlands rather freely until now. Much to my mother's chagrin. That is how I managed to spy on Rookwood and Harlow.
Were you born an animagus, or did you learn to become one?
Animagi are not born. The process is quite elaborate. It involves holding a mandrake leaf in one's mouth for an entire month, then placing the leaf in a crystal phial so that it is imbued with moonlight, then adding one of your own hairs. And that is just the beginning. Self-transfiguration is common among students at Wagadu, but Professor Weasley considers it much too dangerous to teach at Hogwarts.
Now the nickname makes sense. What an extraordinary ability to have.
It is. I love transforming, but Mother is less enthusiastic about it. She says that no creature, especially one as rare as a gazelle, should be bounding about where poaching has become so prevalent. She claims that she has foreseen tragedy befall me in my gazelle form. But she has used her sight to control me too many times. I no longer believe it.
Psychics are bullshit anyway.
We're making good progress. We can't quit now.
I agree. I have never considered quitting, even for a moment. You could have fled the moment you discovered that Rookwood, Harlow, and Ranrock were after you, but you did not. I choose to act as you have. I must deal with Rookwood and Harlow, not hide from them. My mother cannot know where I am all the time. Thank you for being here during that rather awkward conversation.
For a split second, I thought this game was about to go into the casual racism often found in England around this time. I was kind of happy they didn't. That would have made it awkward. Especially in a game that is so diverse. Oh, I can't do that thing in here. I have not been in the castle for a while. Oh, I didn't notice that moved. Oh, that's the Hogwarts model. Let sleeping dragons lie. Soldier? Let's see, what do we want to do now? Well, since this has been an episode about the friends, let's go talk with Sebastian. Oh, we're gonna go to the Slytherin common room.
What did you think you were doing? That owl has been in our family for 30 years. And you thought it would be clever to transfigure her into a goblet and leave her in the Great Hall after a feast? I hear the elves have had to transfigure every goblet in the castle looking for her. I hope you're jolly well proud.
Well, that was horrific.
Revelio.
The statue depicts the Kelpie, a shape-shifting water demon native to Ireland and Great Britain, which usually takes the form of a long-maned horse. The largest Kelpie ever reported is a Loch Ness Monster. Oh, cool! So in this world, the Loch Ness Monster is a Kelpie. My old nemesis.
Bombarda. Descendo.
Failed. I feel dirty being down here.
You're here. Brilliant.
I received your owl. What happened with Ominis?
I told him none of us will be able to avoid dark magic forever. So the more we know about Salazar Slytherin and the dark arts, the better prepared we'll be. Unfortunately, only a Gaunt knows the location of the Scriptorium's entrance, and Ominis won't tell me.
Perhaps I should have a chat with Ominis.
You? I suppose it's worth a try. But don't get your hopes up. Ominis is annoyingly stubborn. Nothing new. I know where he is. I'll lead you to him and then leave you to it. Come on. He's this way.
Soldier? Soldier?
Keep an eye out. Never know who's watching. Although that hasn't stopped us before.
Strictly speaking, it has. We were caught.
Damned poltergeist. Such a nuisance.
Oh, that bloody Peeves. Do you need to use the little wizard's room?
There he is. Good luck.
Revelio. What are you doing here?
Hello, Ominis. Do you have a moment?
What is it? What have you and Sebastian been up to now?
I owe you an apology, Ominis. I wasn't honest with you before about the Undercroft. Sebastian did show it to me. He wanted me to have a safe place to practice some spells, to try and catch up to the other 5th years. He didn't think you'd mind.
I suppose that makes sense. It's just Sebastian's been pestering me lately about something and I'm frustrated with him.
Don't tell me he's still going on about, what was it, a scriptorium?
He told you about that?
He did. We were talking about Hogwarts founders and he mentioned it. Wouldn't say much more, though.
Yes, well, he seems to think it contains the answer to saving Anne. I think it's likely full of dark magic that is better left untouched.
Wait, you've never been inside?
Of course not. I only know about it because of my favourite aunt, Noctua. She thought like I do. Didn't agree with the family on the use of dark magic. In fact, she'd hoped to convince my family that there was more to Salazar Slytherin than worshipping pureblood status. She'd heard of this Scriptorium and thought its contents might shed some light on him. She even found the secret entrance in this very corridor. She wrote regularly to my father about her efforts to gain access, and then she simply vanished. No one else ever tried to enter.
That's a bit unnerving. I suppose even if it might lead to answers about what happened to your aunt, it does pose a risk.
Aunt Noctua went down this path with good intentions and lost her life. I don't want the same to happen again.
You don't know that history will repeat itself. Besides, you said your aunt thought like you. This could honor her memory, get you answers about Slytherin and Sebastian answers for Anne. Your aunt pursued this alone. We could do it together.
I see what you've done here, and I confess, you've convinced me. I didn't think it possible. Very well. I shall tell you what I know. Fetch Sebastian, I'll wait. I hope we don't regret this.
Sebastian, over here.
These braziers grant access to the Scriptorium.
Now you'll share? You wouldn't tell me when I practically begged.
It wasn't you who told me what I needed to hear. Opening the entrance has something to do with threes.
Well, 3 heads are better than 1.
Bombarda! 2 heads are better than 1.
And by that logic, 3 is better than 2. Simple mathematics, Ominis.
Confringo!
That brazier went out on its own. I wonder if it's a clue.
Revelio.
Remember, 3 braziers are involved.
Someone was actually listening.
I do that. Occasionally.
Incendio.
Did I get it? I did not get it. Okay, I am not dim.
Revelio.
No, all 3 of them look the same.
Incendio. Confringo.
Something's happening.
I hope we're ready for this.
Dark, ominous. My favorite.
No comment.
Come on, that was a good one.
This whole world is dark, ominous corridors.
Looks like a locked floor. We may want to look around.
Reparo.
The rubble formed a relief of a person facing a snake.
That must be the voice I hear.
So he's parcel tongue as well. I must prove my point. We do not need to use the dark arts as my family instructs. I have written to my brother, and he now knows how I access the corridor's entrance. There's no straight path. A maze with many challenges? Oh,
The journal
fun.
entry. Signed by Noctua Gaunt.
Gaunt? Ominis, your family was here.
I know. She was my aunt.
You hear a voice.
It started when you repaired that relief. I hear a whisper saying, "Speak to me." I'm a parcel mouth. I can hear and speak to snakes. Nearly all known parcel mouths are descended from Salazar Slytherin.
I'd like to be able to talk to snakes.
You might not want the ability to speak parcel tongue. It's often associated with dark wizards. I haven't spoken it in ages, but I'd wager if I speak it now, the door will open. I'm hoping you're having second thoughts.
Believe me, I am having thoughts, but I'm still convinced we should go ahead.
It's ironic. When I left home, I vowed to leave the dark arts behind, and yet here I am. Stand back. I can't believe I'm doing this.
It worked! Ominis, you possess a rare ability indeed.
Between the two of you, I'm starting to feel left out.
Between the two of us?
Never mind.
You might as well tell him, Sebastian. He's doing this as a favor for us.
Rebellio. There's no clear way forward.
Like a maze.
Confringo!
Slytherin most likely wanted this to be difficult to solve.
The door we came from, it closed. And there's more than one gate ahead.
Then look closely at each gate for clues.
Lumos.
Ooh, this is spooky.
Incendio! The dial requires focus.
Aunt Noctua said the same. It may take practice to solve it. That didn't sound good.
Salazar Slytherin didn't make this easy.
Lumos. This journal entry, it mentions getting lost and being unwelcome.
Poor Aunt Noctua.
She must have gotten lost in here and then just starved to death.
This is looking rather dire, isn't it?
You sound surprised. We're in a maze designed by Salazar Slytherin.
Okay, there's gotta be something.
Lumos.
Okay, there is. So... a Z combined with a D and looks like something... Cat? Pig dog?
Matching the symbols did open it.
I was about to do that myself.
Lumos.
Got to it first. Nice work.
So... AM, and apple lying on its side.
We've got more to solve ahead.
Search each corridor. It may not be obvious which leads where.
Noctua references painful and arduous challenges, but also rewards.
Painful. That's the part I'm wary of.
All I heard was rewards. Keep going.
Moon snake.
Another gate.
Seems Slytherin like to play games.
Must run in the family.
Look in a mirror, Sebastian. That sounded promising.
Lumos. Another dial solved.
Impressive. Nice work.
Ominis, your aunt wanted to change your family's traditions.
She did.
Incendio. Lumos.
Another, not the welcoming sort, was he? Excellent work. We're another step closer to the Scriptorium. I spotted something ahead. Looks troubling.
This whole place is troubling, but for my aunt's sake, we cannot stop now.
Ooh, okay.
The gate! I think we're locked in. Again.
Then Salazar Slytherin is not yet finished with us.
Crucio? I've lost hope. I've locked in. I heard a scream and saw tortured faces. The only way forward is with that unforgivable curse. Even if I wanted to cast it, I have no one upon whom to do so. Slytherin created a malicious challenge indeed. In my last correspondence to my brother, I invited him here. Now, if he looks for me alone, I'll have led him to his death. Wow.
Ominis. Her skeleton. And Noctua's last journal entry.
She did die here.
She mentions being trapped here. Blocked by an unforgivable curse.
This is where she died. This is where we'll die. I shouldn't have listened to either of you.
Ominis, I'm truly sorry about your aunt. But I know what to do. It's going to be difficult.
Oh, fuck.
You said you know what to do.
Tortured faces on the door, and Crucios etched into the stone. My guess is if we cast the Cruciatus curse, the door will open. That's why Noctua died. She had no one to cast the curse on. Ominis has the most experience with this. He should cast it. You seem to be in Ominis's favor. Will you ask him about this?
He does seem a bit cross with you. I'll speak with him.
Good. Work your magic, so to speak. Wish we had some liquid luck.
All of this could have been avoided.
Liquid luck was only available on the PlayStation.
Ominis, I hadn't imagined we'd end up trapped like this.
Salazar Slytherin did. He's to blame for many unimaginable things. I overheard you and Sebastian, and I won't do it. The Cruciatus curse is pure torture, I would know.
Sebastian told me a little of what happened when you were young. Sounds as if you had no choice.
Should have known he would have told you. And one always has a choice. I'm as guilty as the worst of my family. Unforgivable curses won't work unless you really mean them. I had to want to cause pain, and for that I shall never forgive myself. That spells the reason I have no family left. You and Sebastian will need to sort out another solution. If you cast Crucio, you will regret it forever.
Sebastian, do you know how to do it?
What do we do now? Ominis is not going to cast the Cruciatus curse again.
Ridiculous! As if dying in here is a better option than casting a damned spell. It's up to us. I can teach you Crucio, or I can cast it on you.
Wait, you didn't say you knew how to cast Crucio?
Because I'm not sure I do. Ominis knows that, yet he's left us no choice. I don't yearn to follow in Noctua Gaunt's footsteps. I think I can cast it if I have to.
Ooh. Yeah, I don't want to go down the dark wizard path.
I don't want to learn the curse, but I can handle the pain. It's fine. Cast it on me.
I shan't forget this.
You better shan't.
Ready?
I'm ready.
Are you alright?
Are you all right?
That pain, it was excruciating. But I'll survive. Let's keep moving.
We made it. We found Salazar Slytherin's Scriptorium.
I can't believe we're here.
What a thoroughly abhorrent man.
Sebastian, Ominis. There's a book just here.
You found something?
Revelio. You two go ahead. Let me know what's in it. I'll wander around a bit.
May I have a look?
A secret and well-protected room beneath Hogwarts, where Salazar Slytherin appears to have spent time making various long-term plans with respect to the student population and reflecting on disagreements he had with the other founders. Scriptorium, the Chamber of Secrets. God, what a bastard. I passed the test and remained diminished. Wow. I fear we will never come to an accord. I cannot persuade even one of them to listen to reason. I had dared hope that Godric's thoughts were aligned with my own, that he understood why the caliber of student needed to be exceptional. But he has fallen prey to the ridiculous notion that Muggle-borns are somehow as capable as purebloods. He was furious when I expressed my displeasure at his thoughts on the matter, thoughts he had not yet put voice to. I tire of the discord and can no longer bear witness to the corridors full of inept children masquerading as witches and wizards. It is with a heavy heart that I now know I must go free from here. God, that is hard to read. I shall place the creature into a deep sleep in its chamber until it can be awakened with one who shares my views, a descendant willing to reverse the damage that others have so carelessly wrought, one who shall rid the school of the unworthy. Probably shouldn't drink that.
What do you think?
Looks like a spellbook of some kind. This is incredible. A Hogwarts founder's possession. What an honor. Still can't believe Ominis never told me about his aunt and what she found.
What will you do with Slytherin's spellbook?
What I do with every book. Read it. Having professors as parents ingrained that habit early on. But I can do that later. For now, I say we explore this room. It's breathtaking.
I've been getting an uneasy feeling about this place.
Revelio.
Find a way out, please.
I don't want to leave, but I owe you. Both of you. Without both of you, we'd never have made it this far.
We were lucky. We could have died. We must swear never to do this again.
I think I'm with Ominis on this one.
I see a way out.
Best news I've heard all day.
Ominis, about your aunt.
Please, Sebastian. I meant what I said before. We swear, right now, never to engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
Understood. I'm truly sorry about your aunt, Ominis.
I suppose after all this, I am grateful to know what happened to her. Thank you.
That is so sad, though. Soldiers? Oh, we can go back. Why would we want to go back? There's nothing else in there. I think that's about all the time we got for this episode, guys. A little short one today. Figured we'd do some of the relationship side quests. With that, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And we'll catch everyone next time on the adventures of Baldrick Hickenbottom. Peace out. Nox.